Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to MLB The Show.
Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And today on the hill, Jansen Junk. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do, to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Digging in, Liam Hicks. Hicks goes 5 feet 9 inches, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in Canada.
That's out the corner. That's the ball.
In the air to left center, Arozarena under it, and there's one away. Okay, let's check out the lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Otto Lopez, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Strike one.
Right down to shoot, and the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Fights it off. He'll see another. That one off the mark, and it's 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Got him swinging.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with
the throw to first. An acrobatic play to end the inning. Miami down in order. Scoreless after one. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And stepping in for the Mariners, Josh Naylor. Back here in Miami, and now for the Marlins, Kyle Stowers. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
0-2 now. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first two pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Now here is Heriberto Hernandez. Right through there for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, two gone. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
The next to hit.
Strike one.
Two down, nobody on. That's in there. 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1. Stays alive.
Ball.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That is the inning. So they make short work of them there. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Mariners 1 and the Marlins nothing. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Mariners, number 4.
Emerson.
As we go to the last of the third. And now for the Marlins, Yuri Ruiz. Fought off foul. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. On the inside corner for a strike.
Well, it's clear they're struggling with pitch selection today. Swinging it off-speed stuff off the plate. They need to be more patient and wait for the right pitch, not just the next pitch.
Lifted in the air, right center field. That one gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Batting in, the center fielder, Jacob.
Here's the center fielder, Jacob Marcy. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Now quick throw to first, and he's back safely. Right through there for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Now it's going to be Leo Jimenez. Bunting, and he pops it up. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, number 34, Liam.
Two aboard with one out. Liam Hicks digs in now. Fly to left his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. Way to lay off that pitch down.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the last half of the third. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Raley settles under this one. He's got it. Runner tags at second.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score in a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Ball. Outside.
And that one almost hit him.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And downstairs. Xavier Edwards in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 on, 2 outs. Up the middle. Base hit into center field. In from third is the tying run. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. First and second, 2 outs. Xavier Edwards, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate.
No.
Pitch misses, ball 1. Marcy, the lead runner out at second. Lopez on at first with 2 down. Out to short, flips it, and they get the out. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 3 innings complete, all tied 1-1. On to the 4th. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Back here in Lone Depot Park. And now for the Marlins, Kyle Stowers. Tap foul at the plate.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And a big swing and a miss.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
On the ground. Oh, great grab on the dive. Nicely done for the out.
Look at the big guy getting down and dirty, robbing what probably would have been a double if it gets by him. Love to see that because most times it's the shortstop or second baseman, but he wants to get in the mix a little bit as well.
Heriberto Hernandez, the next up for the Marlins. Just
that's away.
missed. All tied up. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. Right through there for a strike.
That's a ball.
Just missed.
That's inside.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And he walked
That's
him.
4.
Maybe a
Take your
little
base.
loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Go ahead run on base. Griffin Conant getting ready to hit. Fly to left his first time.
Yeah. Ball 1.
Hernandez, the base runner at first with 1 out. Hammered, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now 1 out.
Up next for the Marlins.
Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knob. Didn't bring in the run, but he got him that much closer to taking the lead here.
And at the plate for Miami, Esteury Ruiz. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Right through there for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two on, one out. And that's in there at the knees. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Marcy. And there's a ball. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
2 on, 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Goes down looking.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Back here in Miami and stepping in for the Mariners, Victor Robles. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Leo Jimenez. That one fouled off.
You know, these Marlins finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time to get him, 1 away on the strikeout.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Back to the top of the Miami order, Liam Hicks now at the plate.
Nope, that's high.
And the 1-0. That one ripped right center field. Carrying well. Out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they lead it. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Lopez in the box again, takes a strike. And that's through there for a strike. 0-2 now. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
well-executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Bryce Miller out of the game. And a decent effort considering he's normally a reliever. Back with the new pitcher in a minute.
Now pitching for
They turn things over to the southpaw, Gabe Spire.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Switch hitter batting right.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Out towards right center field. And it's into the gap. Around first, heading for two. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
up next for the Marlins.
Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
So runner at second, 2 down. Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5. It's the Marlins 2 and the Mariners 1. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Now at the plate, Dominic Canzone.
The designated hitter, Dominic Canzone.
Kate Gibson takes over on the mound.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Well, we go bottom 6. Now here's the Marlins DH, Heriberto Hernandez. Ball 1 there. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Struck him out looking.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Griffin Conant, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 2.
Nope, ball one.
Right through there for a strike. A little bit low.
That's low.
And a count 2-1. Late with the swing there. Now one miss. Draws the walk there.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
One down. And now the right fielder, Yuri Ruiz.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
No, that's the ball.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Conant, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Marcy stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. The 1-0.
Strike, woo!
That one ripped but foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Ball.
Good job to fight that one off. Here's a 2-2. And there's a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Sets him down looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cole Young. Runner in scoring.
You're out.
1 out. Runner at second. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Michael Rucker. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Now the third baseman, Leo Jimenez.
The third baseman, Leo Jimenez.
In the dirt, ball 1.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And a 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Ball 2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 2-2 now. Swing and a ground ball. And foul ball. The 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the cutter, and it was worthwhile.
The catcher, number 34.
So back to the top of the order. Liam Hicks, the next up for the Marlins. He's already homered here in this one.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
There's a strike. 95 of that one. Rucker measures 5 feet 10 inches. He throws a cutter, a curve, and he works in a 4-seamer. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Stepping in, Otto Lopez. Out in front, rip foul.
Ball 1.
Right through there for a strike. Two down, nobody on.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's to third. Crawford fires across the diamond, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Score remains 2-2. We're at the top of the 8th, and now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. New pitcher for the Marlins, Calvin Fauché.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
On to the bottom of the 8th. And now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards. Towards first. Naylor takes it himself. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman,
Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3 in this one. The 0-1. And a foul ball.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
The 0-2.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The M's leading by 5 near the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Michael Rucker won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Jose A. Ferrer taking over on the mound.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
2 outs, base is empty. Heriberto Hernandez will hit next. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. This to third. Crawford throws to first in time. And that is that. Miami down in order. They're down 5. It's 7-2. We go to the 9th. Now it's the Mariners DH. Dominic Canzone. Number 33 on the pitch here. He's been so good against lefties. Bottom of the 9th. And now for the Marlins, Griffin Kona. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Strike 2. Ground ball right side. Toss to Naylor. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So up next, Yuri Ruiz, 1 for 3.
If there's nobody on in front of him, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
And a big swing and a miss.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
Well, he didn't want to go after him with the fastball at all in that at bat. Nothing but off-speed stuff. Even with all the changeups coming, somehow he was still early on the swing. So I think he had to be thinking it was only a matter of time until he saw some heat.
Marcy in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Two and one now. Foul ball there. This could end it. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it.
Well, a big win by 8 runs, and when you have that kind of lead, you make it easier for the pitching staff to come out, make their pitches, pitch to contact, and not worry about giving up the lead. So nice job today all the way around to get the W.
10-2 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.